Hey friends, welcome back to our story time. Get ready for an adventure because today we are going to hear about a story that shows us true friendship, trust, and loyalty. One such story of true friendship is between Krishna and Sudama. Sudama is also known as Kusela. Krishna was also best friends with the brave Pandavas. Their friendship was so strong that it helped the Pandavas win a huge battle called the Mahabharata. That's how powerful friendship can be. But today we're going to hear about how Krishna, who even as a mighty prince, showed just how much he loved and helped his old friend Sudama. It's a story that will warm your hearts. Do you know any significant coincidence in the month of August? Any guesses? Okay, let me reveal the answer. This is the month we celebrate both Friendship Day and Krishna Jayanti. A long time ago, when Krishna and Kusela were just little boys, they went to school, also called as Padasala, together. They were best friends. They would share the lunch, play games, and learn together. One day, their teacher asked them to go into the forest to collect some firewood. Krishna and Kusela went together, chatting and laughing. But then it started to rain. Drip, drop, drip, drop. They found a big tree and huddled under it to stay dry. They were cold and a little bit scared. Their teacher had given them some puffed rice to share. Krishna, being a good friend, offered his share to Kusela. But Kusela didn't share his puffed rice with Krishna. When Krishna asked if he had any left, he just lied.
I don't have any. I already ate on our way here.
Even though Kusela ate all the puffed rice, hiding from Krishna when he was also hungry, Krishna didn't get angry. He was just happy they were together and safe. That's how good friends are, aren't they? They forgive each other. Many years passed. Krishna grew up to be a powerful king of Dwarka. He lived in a beautiful palace and had everything he could ever want. But what about Kusela? Kusela grew up too, but he was not rich. He was very poor. He lived in a tiny, simple hut with his family, and sometimes they didn't even have enough food to eat. Kusela's wife saw how sad and hungry he was. She said,
"Why don't you go see your old friend Krishna? He's a king now, and he can help us."
Kusela felt a little shy.
Krishna's a great king, and I'm just a poor man. What will I give him as a gift?
Kusela's wife found a tiny bit of puffed rice, just like the kind they ate under the tree so many years ago. She tied it into a small, old piece of cloth. "Here, this is all we have. Take it as a gift for your friend." So Kusela started his long journey to Krishna's palace. He walked for many days, feeling a little nervous. When he finally arrived, the guards at the palace were surprised to see a poor man asking to see the king.
I am Kusela, Krishna's old friend.
When Krishna heard that Kusela was there, he jumped up from his throne. He ran out even before the guards could stop him and hugged Kusela tightly. Krishna didn't care that Kusela was poor or that his clothes were old. He only saw his dear old friend. He brought Kusela inside, sat him on a fancy chair, and even washed his feet. Can you imagine a king washing someone's feet? That's how much he loved his friend. Krishna asked, "My dear friend, what have you brought me?" Kusela was so shy, he tried to hide the little bundle of puffed rice. He felt embarrassed because it was such a small, simple gift. But Krishna, with his kind eyes, took the bundle. Krishna opened it and he saw the puffed rice. He smiled a big, happy smile. He took a tiny handful and ate it with great joy, remembering their childhood days. Kusela stayed at the palace for a few days, talking and laughing with Krishna, remembering all their old adventures. He never asked Krishna for anything. He was just happy to be with his friend. When it was time for Kusela to go home, he said goodbye to Krishna. He walked all the way back to his village, but with a happy heart because he had seen his friend. But when Kusela reached his tiny hut, guess what he saw? It wasn't a hut anymore. It was a big, beautiful house. Inside, there were plenty of food and clothes. Kusela was so surprised. He realized that Krishna, his wonderful friend, had given him this amazing gift without even being asked. Krishna knew what Kusela needed and helped him because that's what true friends do. They take care of each other.
Thank you for listening to the great story of Krishna and Kusela. See you all back in our next story time. Bye.